which old one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. War! Until the philosopher, which old one race superior and another inferior, is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Well, everywhere is war. This your war. And until there's no longer first class nor second class citizens of any nation, and until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance to the color of the size, I've got to say war, yeah. And until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, this your war. 'Cause until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, and the rule of international morality, yeah, will remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued, but never attained. Well, everywhere is war. It's your war in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south. Hey, this your war. Boy, aromas of war. Yes, this your war. Boy, aromas of war. And until the ignoble and unhappy regime that told our brothers in Zimbabwe, in a Zimbabwe now, anywhere in Africa, is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Well, everywhere is everywhere. War in the east, come on, war in the west, live it out. War up north, yeah, war down south. Hey, this a war. Boy, aromas of war. Yes, this a war. Boy, aromas of war. 'Cause until that day, the African continent will not know peace. We Africans will fight, we find it necessary. We know we shall win. We are confident in the victory of good over evil, of good over evil, of good over evil. Well, everywhere is war. It's a war. 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 And it's a war. Oi, oi, a war. Oi, war. Oi, oi, a war. A war. Oi, oi, a war. Yeah, until that day, the African continent will not know peace. And we Africans will fight, we find it necessary. Tell 'em, we know we shall win. You know, we are confident in the victory. Come on, Mac. Of good over evil. Yeah. Of good over evil. Of good over evil. Well, everywhere is. Everywhere is. We're everywhere. Everywhere. We don't need, oh no, 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 no more trouble on your after and after. No more trouble, no more troubles, yeah. No more troubles. Hey, what we need is love to guide and protect us. If your hope look down from help the weak if you are strong, yeah. We don't need no trouble. What we need is love. What we need is love. We don't need. Oh no, 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 no. No more trouble. No more trouble. No more. No more trouble. We don't need. Take your way. No more trouble. No more war. Hey. No more war. Hey. Speak happiness. Sad enough without your woes. Come on and speak of love. Sad enough without your foes. Hey. We don't need no trouble. What? What we need is love. We don't need.
Me love Jamaica, me nah sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there, yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you born. Too enough hurricane and storm. From the crime rate chop, me no matter about tax man, still a hustler than a gone. Jamaican have the link to the link, we can Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when they are foreign and a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Don't make with build up with foundation. All the hard man, them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, SSP, NSC, guns and ammunition. Real Jamaican, don't show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, cause me proud to be one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Pick up the youth we are wipe car glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell him many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders. Respect you, can them pave the way in the past. Some man go on like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evil. It easier for a camel pass through the eye of the eagle than the rich figure sit down in a heaven and bitch. That now penny on me ever hungry again. Me a walk and look for every lucky tree me a search. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Peace. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica, Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. Me day in a me yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Selfish and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica, Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love.
Yes, good night, my Facebook family, YouTubers, and friends from all over the world who has tuned in to watch my perspective. I'm your host, Sean Falk, and it's a pleasure once again to bring in you, another week of my perspective. A lot to say, a lot to talk about, good and bad and indifferent. Yeah, man. Always a lot going on, my brothers and sisters, but it's all good. We got to keep moving. First and foremost, I want to thank congratulations to the Jamaica team who performed incredibly well at the last World Championship. There were some mishaps. The biggest mishap to me was the 4x1 men's. I mean, Shane Thompson and that third leg run, they know me much. To be honest, they made a bungle up with a botch of that third leg exchange, final third leg to the fourth leg. And so the men's 4x1 fell about. Let's give a big shout out to Shelly-Ann Fraser. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shelly-Ann Fraser. She has retired in glory. She won the silver medal with the girls in the 4x1, 100-meter dash relays. And they bring down a good career. Shelly-Ann Fraser did well. Big up to all the ladies in the real team. Though they twisted. But Shelly-Ann has carried Jamaica flag high and wide and far over the world, reaching so many people, hearts and minds and soul with her performance or personality. Personality is a big thing now. You have to have some personality and all that. And big up to Ogilvy. And when people doubted him, he came through. People were saying on the meter dash, when beat Kishane. Kishane was a fear, but that kid, he ran good all season. He was confident in his ability, and when he came to the big show, big party, he produced. I look at Shake start in the rounds, but go already and came out with confident flying and win the 100-meter for men. So Jamaica got 1-2, Kishane Thompson was second. So there was some highlights, some good moments for us at the World Championship. And this is what I would like to go with Jamaica. And I mean, my brother Errol maybe can come back and we asked him next week if he can come and give an overview of the World Championship, or will be available. Pick up Errol Walters, and we're going to a fade, my brother. I'm brother with you and family at this time still. But, the World Championship also shows that, yes, Jamaica is really talented to the world. A little island, but full of talent, and we are a strong program. The twins did well. 100-meter and all that came third. So that's a positive word there. No negatives. Some at least didn't perform expectation. They were surprised. The 200-meter dash. Bevel, he did well. And the coach, who coached Bevel, listen. When Elaine and her husband started to shun that lady And this was clear to me from my prayers like discrimination. And Jackie for a fee, they feel that she wasn't worth it. But the woman sure worth now. She has coach athlete that won a silver medal at the World Championship. And I think that kid was 21, Beverly was 21. So I expect more great things from that kid. But next week, I'll keep my reserve for more comments next week. And hopefully I get Errol Walters to come on and give his view and perform at the athletes. And give it, Gail well, do jump well. I mean, he got an injury. He came third, I think, game third. Yeah, he came third or second in the long jump. But there are a lot of positives here for us. And we just got to keep building. And I just hope that the government of Jamaica be more proactive in providing some assistance, some form of assistance or subsistence to the athletes who really need it. Athletes who they don't have the money or the money content, or give them some fee, some appearance fee. Yeah, appearance fee, you call it. Give them some appearance fee. Maybe that can help them offset some of them expenses for themselves, for them family. So you gotta look at that and see if they can really help them with that, you know. And I think that can go a far way. They can do that for athletes in Jamaica right now. But that's what it is. So, as I said earlier, I played this song. I played Bob Marley War. Started with international news. War in the East, war in the West. That song is just thinking of the times. My thing already. I keep it real. Donald Trump going to UN and making a speech. And the war in Ukraine and the war in Israel still going on. And the UN Council, our countries are saying that we're talking about Israel and Palestine and the Gaza Strip. The people, the world are saying no, they will support a state, Palestinian state, and that makes sense. But no, Israel is trying to push back against that, and I'm not sure what they want to do. But they don't want you control the people like. Give the people their own self-governance and our sovereignty, the mind their own affairs. Let them build their own country. Don't depend on Israel. Israel have to take over people thing. And so they're going to be a pushback on Israel right now because they want to run the country. No, you don't want to run the country again. Give the people their land. Give the people their space to govern themselves, to create an economy from Palestine to Jews, whatever. If the Hamas want to be military, want to be the leader of that country, that's their choice, but they have to have their own state. Put in your borders. Put in your border security from them so that they don't come into your country. Israel has to protect their people from those people over there called Hamas. But let them have their own state. Provide them own water, light, utility, whatever, telephone. They need to have that. Maybe they have it, but there's certain parts of the world that is just war. Torn apart. So my thing is this, Israel have to let go Palestine people them or Gaza to me they have their own state. Bottom line. And if Israel resist, I think the pressure must come on the Prime Minister to make sure that happens. Quite frankly, from my perspective, I think a lot of those, they're not going to find much survivors. That over a year and more now, that those people were captive. I'm not sure how much hostage they can find alive. Because most of those captives or persons who were captured could have died from malnutrition, some illness or something. The hostages should have died. I'm sorry to say, but that's all it is. That's all. Hamas regarded those hostages take over. Life were not matter to them. So I'm thinking, and my perspective is that a lot of people could have passed already. A lot of persons who were captured, who were in captivity or in bondage or been hostages on Hamas could have died. And it's just a side case. War to prove that they can dominate, kill people, fight back Israel. This don't make no sense. War don't make no sense. And as they're moving on to Ukraine, I see where Russia still bombing Ukraine. But the president of the United States make a big U-turn. I don't know if someone knocks some sense into him that Putin will rate you. Putin will give you no leverage. Or when Putin will sit on the table and negotiate with you. Putin will not negotiate with you. Putin will rate you because his real friends are China and China and our India and North Korea, so they were called North Korea thing, those are his friends. So when Donald Trump come now and say, you believe Ukraine can win the war and they can be, Donald Trump can talk all he want to talk, but action has to back up what he wrote. Say, give the Ukraine the weapons that needed to fight Russia. Give Ukraine the weapons that they need to fight Russia. Give them the bombs, give them the tanks, give them the ballistic missiles, give them everything to bomb back Russia. Because once again, Russia is acting like a bully. The Ukraine people didn't ask this war. The Ukraine people didn't ask this war. The Ukraine people, all they want was peace. But Russia decided that they want some land from them, from important land. They want to capture the people of land. Who are they? And the lives of people just doesn't matter. And it's quite clear. The lives of people does not matter. They're just like an animal to them. Kill us today, they kill us tomorrow. Doesn't matter because of what? For power gain, for capture land. What's the real purpose of war? Why do people believe that the only way to conquer people is through your war, the might, the power, the guns, the nuclear weapons? That's what it is, Russia. That's why USA don't want to get involved, because they know World War III, and then you're talking about nuclear weapon when it come out. Nuclear, which can wipe out a country, which can wipe out people, wipe out a population of 5 million and more. But what is the real answer for Ukraine and Russia? What's the real answer? I said already last week, get rid of the president. And trust me, everything will stop. Get rid of the head of state and everything will stop. Because they keep bombing that country. They keep forming alliances. I think we are India, Russia, China is looking at the China president said there should be a new world order. But it's all on let me put observation. It's on all the Arthurian side that they're looking to create new world order. They're looking to create new order. And so Donald Trump has been shown that, you're not the real deal. Donald Trump has shown that he's not the real deal for this world. Because he cannot solve, he cannot negotiate, he cannot stop no war. I know I'm seeing that he's so bent and on creating war, creating problem. He has created the new Defense of War, the Department of Defense, changed the Department of War. Seeing that he has plans to go in the country. Seeing that he has plans to invade small country, but he can't invade Russia, he can't invade China. That's just the reality. USA cannot, and you know they cannot go against those mighty countries. Or attempt to, or try to justify. You can take care of Venezuela, blowing up small boats in the sea. When he's saying that they're carrying drugs, they're drug carriers, but I don't know. We did no proof. To clean up, burn up these small boats in the Caribbean, who they say are drug carriers, there's no proof. There's no evidence. And just send a bomb, blow them up. That's how Donald Trump regards life. No respect for lives. No respect for law and order. He has the guns, the weapons, he's just going to send to kill anyone he feels like. That's just the facts. He did in the past and he did even more. So when I watch his speech at the UN, I laughed to myself because I know that these leaders around the world will just laughing at him, saying that he's a clown. He's a clown. Donald Trump is a clown leader. He has all his power. He was created by conservatives who give him all his power. And all those media companies, the Fox News and all those give him power. But he's just a real clown. And so his days will be numbered, I'm sure. His days will be numbered. I mean, number in terms of almost 1 year. It guarantees that by next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I'm out. So let him continue to do what he feels do. I see where it's pressuring the Attorney General to go after Mr. Letitia James, the New York Attorney General. For because she made it convicted. And that's what it's all about. Payback. Retribution for who go against him. Who he doesn't like, he wants to be taken out. He wants to go back to prison. But one Donald Trump don't understand. The law dictates. You can go after all the people you want, Donald Trump. Our Mr. President, he had to make the law dictate whether they are guilty or not guilty. And I can guarantee you that 99.9% if you do that, all of them will be vindicated. They will prove they're no guilty unless they can buy the judges too. They want to see people back in prison. They want to pay them back for what they did to you in terms of carrying to court and make sure they're found guilty. Make sure you pay up money out of their pocket for sexual abuse of a woman, groping her and all that in a bathroom and in a department store. Come on. So, Mr. President, I can say this without a doubt that you did the number. And one thing you know, you will remind me, Mr. Arafat, when he left, when he died, people say, oh, you can miss. The same thing will happen to you. You do all the crap, all the bullshit, all the people in here. Trust me, people will not forget you. They will quickly forget about you. Yeah, they will not remember what legacy you leave. They will remember what they want to forget about you. And that's just the reality that's facing the USA right now with leadership. So I hope that Donald Trump will back up his word in supporting Ukraine about what is going on in Ukraine, making sure that he gives them the weapons to defend themselves, defend their sovereignty, to defend their country against the evil dictator, Putin from Russia. Yes, the evil dictator, call him. Yeah, he creates wars and he go and create friends with other dictator countries like China, India. So let us wait. Maybe this war going to go on for another 5, 10, 6 years. And I see where Donald Trump is asking that country to stop buying gas and oil from you. And they sure can be, they don't get cheap gas and oil from you. Why am I going to stop buying from you? What? They have to run their country. They need cheap gas and oil. I can say that maybe they buy from the US. But from the US, they can't provide that cheap gas and oil. I remember we're talking about transportation logistics. We're talking about thousands of miles from the US to these European countries. And so maybe Russia is able to provide that. You know, yeah, Russia is able to provide that, and that's just the facts of the matter. Or the crux of the matter, I should say. But once again, my thing is that Russia needs to make sure that the world, President Trump should make sure that they get the necessary weapons to continue fighting for justice, for their own purpose of living in peace. And that's just how I feel about it. Yeah. It's a lot in terms of the world that's going through a phase right now. There's definitely some threat, serious threat, that's looking to, what do we say? There's some definite threat out there that could form a global crisis. And when I say global crisis, it could be economic impact on countries around the world. And so, leading that front could be USA, based on this president will have. Let's talk about the USA. We just realized that USA is looking to the Fed are looking to drop some percentage points. Because what happened that the economy right now is in a slow motion mode, stagnation, creation of new jobs and all that. And so what happened when the percentage point comes in play, you're going to find that mortgage interest, credit card loan, percentage will go down and all that, and those fees will reduce. And those, which is good for the country. So what don't want to make sure we kick it, but the regular situation, we have inflation, prices are increasing through these tariff war he has created. And so economic advisors will have to be looking at how best they can be able to control the prices. Because the tariffs now are starting to kick in. I hear the farmers, some places are suffering. They don't have their goods because what happens is some countries have stopped taking their goods and services from the farmer, taking their produce. And so when that happens, the farmers are going to be going under because they rely on overseas market to give them what they need. So tariffs come in and these countries stop taking their goods. So what will happen? There must be some ripple effects, some trickle-down effects. Now, tariffs, I just said tariff war is not good, period, for any country. But everybody involved in this tariff have to make sure they are able to provide for themselves and their people. And that's just a reality. And if that's not happening, then there are a lot of things that will have effect on the people then. So my thing is this: tariffs have its boundaries, have its good and bad. But at the same time, the heads of government must be able to follow, make sure that they are doing what's best for their people, and the people can survive with these new tariffs and all that. And that's just the reality of the situation. That's the facts. And so we have to make sure that people know that this is what's going on. So let me take a quick break. We'll come back to the final segment. I got a lot of things to say about Jamaica right now. A lot of things. A lot of things are happening in Jamaica right now. We have to talk about, make sure we get to the bottom of things and give my perspective on certain things. And we have to know that Jamaica, has been, it's going through a new transition phase into a new leadership, to the new government and all that. And so I'm going to really talk about it when I come back. So let's play this song and then I come back with part 2 of the show to wrap up. Time go fast, I tell you the truth, time go fast. By the time I talk 2 times more time, what happens? It just things that things go way fast, way fast. But it's all good. We just have to make sure we can deal with things in a quick manner. And that's just a fact of the matter is. Oh boy, so it's what it is. Let me get to my music and then we can talk. And this is one of my favorite songs, Pump Pump Pride. I want to play right now. So let's go.
Stronger, getting stronger. Getting stronger, getting stronger.
I'm gonna get in a light.
Getting stronger.
Now I'm gonna ease up.
Getting there. When I really sit around and look, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. Really sit around and look, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. Man I fi hustle hard, man I fi get it. Me nah go fall and not a trend, me have to set it. So many hungry days, me nah forget it. Could you find a butter so the bread, me have to wait it. Say man I chat it from deep in the slumber. And still I tell myself, me nah go bust no gunner. No one no Glock 17 in a me yana. Rather go studio, go make a hit song. When I really sit around and look, I gotta get up on my pumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. When I really sit around and look, I gotta get up on my pumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. Even through the storm, I don't get weary. No, yes. Tell my cousin town, don't care who see me. No, yes. Me nah no shame and pride. Hold my head high. Man said the power struggle on ya. So send a word to my daughter. When I really sit around and love, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. When I really sit around and love, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. Garbage man, we're picking up the garbage to the farmer man out there saving lives. We understand, so send a word to the eagle. Love how you use the street knowledge to send a yoga college. No sacrifice you make in life. When I really sit around and love, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the boss. Muhammad Ali in his pride. When I really sit around and love, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. When I really sit around and love, I gotta get up on my bumps and cry. Be a legend in the book. Muhammad Ali in his pride. Stronger, getting stronger.
Reference, you know?
Getting stronger.
Cause I know they're bright.
Getting there.
Our own people.
Stronger.
Keep on treading.
Getting stronger.
Brethren.
Me love Jamaica, me not sell out.
Dr. Holness first held the office of Prime Minister from October 2011 to January 2012 and returned after
Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you're born. True enough hurricane and storm. From the crime rate chat, me no matter about tax man, still a hustle hard and a gone. Jamaican of the link to the link, the Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when they are found and a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Come make we build up a foundation. All the hard man them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money bank, SSP, any sick guns and ammunition. Real Jamaican don't show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, come me proud to be one. Jamaica.
Jamaicans, there are those who say, Prime Minister, you have achieved so much, you have nothing left to prove. It is time to hand over the baton. I hear you, I hear those voices, but I also hear another voice. The voice of Jamaica itself. The voice that says we are not yet where we need to be. The voice that says we are destined for more. The voice that says our children deserve to inherit not just hope, but opportunity, not just survival, but success, not just resilience, but prosperity. This term is not about me proving that we can build. We have already proven that. There is much more to build, and I am here to build it. This term is not about my legacy. It is about Jamaica's destiny. That is why I stand before you today, not as a man who feels he has completed his work, but as a leader who knows that the greatest tasks are still ahead of us. The greatest challenges are yet to come. The third term is not a laurel to rest upon. It is a summons to continue to serve with vision, wisdom, and integrity, more diligently, more inclusively, with even greater urgency. Thank you for your trust. I will honor it by working even harder for you. Now, my friends, the elections are over. We must reunite and refocus on the business of the nation. The time has come where we must get over the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, put aside haughtiness and bitterness, unfold our arms, unclench our fists, retract accusatory fingers, and embrace each other. Regardless of the outcome, we must choose Jamaica.
Yes, that was Bogard on the inaugural speech. Hey, Bogard not easy, When you was some, the PNB had them the slogan time come, use the type of slogan back in that speech. Just to bring about harmony and peace and make sure everyone is back on the same agenda. Choose Jamaica, building for one country, building out what needs to be done. I think that the inaugural speech for our third term is sending one signal, saying that listen, we need everybody on board. Especially to move away from the monarchy, become a republic, and that's where I believe that's one of the biggest thing he needs to achieve in this term. And opposition needs to come and be a part of this process and move it forward, so Jamaica can become a real republic with its own head of state in terms of the president and still have a prime minister. Today I was reading an article. Today about Trinidad a republic, and they got independence from the mother country, England, and they became a republic in 1962, and they were celebrated 49 years. I think I'm not sure 49 years of republic. Yeah, they celebrated republic of 49 years. And they talk about the hills and the social ills, the issues they have while being a republic. But they are able to celebrate 49 years. And so I think Jamaica need to move to that magnitude of being a republic. There's no excuse. From I was a boy, I worked with a boy in Jamaica, they talk about constitutional reform, moving away from the monarchy. And every time that was brought up, the whole politician, dinosaurs I call them, still kept our people from going to being a republic. Bogard, the transformation leader, looking to move away from being under the monarchy, and the opposition leader is holding up the process. And I need to speak to constitutional lawyer. My thing is this: do they really need the opposition to be a part of it? Yes, it's all about respect and duty in terms of that. But do they really need them to be a part of the process if they're being stonewalled in the whole process? And the Stonewall process that they are doing is they're talking about the final court of it should be Caribbean Court of Justice, just in majority through the parliament. Why? They're the people of Jamaica decide on the final court of appeal. But there are other things that need to be done to get to the level of being a republic. There are a lot of things that need to be done. And so the committee that is right now is doing a lot of work. I can talk about the appointment of the new cabinet member. The person who was leading that is Senator, what's her name, the MP Malafu, but Prime Minister moved that put forward from her. She had not been given any new ministerial work to be done. And so they are put on a Delaware truck to manage that now. And I hope that he can do a good job before he goes, because I know that there are a couple of MPs that are looking to this is the last term of representation politics. I think Delaware truck is one, and maybe there's one Mackenzie, Bobsy Grange, that's in Warmington, giving up his position or his move on. So there are old guards that we're moving on. But Brogan has a lot of work to do in terms of making sure that Jamaica become the republic in this third term mandate he got. But no matter whatever else, if he gets that done, that will be one of the biggest achievements and one of the biggest legacy. To move Jamaica from under the Queen and the monarchy Queen, instead of King Charles, and moving to Republic. Trinidad did it. It's time for Jamaica to do it. I think Barbara is looking to move to that too. Because once again, Jamaica has done well on its own, apart from with the aid and assistance of the Chinese government. In terms of infrastructure development, bridges and highways and all that, they have done well to help assist us, which is no problem. But Jamaica economy now is booming to another level. It moved to another level where the houses, the market is expanding, the construction business expanding, and there's a lot of economic benefits. The whole thing about they're looking to move away from direct taxation to indirect taxation. Those are things that will drive the economy. And we all know infrastructure development is going to be building houses, building new bridges, building new highways, bypasses will move the economy. But yesterday we opened up new opportunities for land development, putting water, sewage, light, internet speed, and all that. Jamaica has to move at a rapid pace in order to catch up with the world. Jamaica is still in the third world mode, but they have to move with alacrity, with credibility, proper accountability. And that's where I think Brogan, as a leader, with a new leader for this third term, has to push the country forward. And that's where we need the PNP to also looking at that progressive agenda. Not looking for one man of ship or looking to take power. It's quite clear the PNP will be staying in power in that third term. There's going to be 15 years or more for them. And possibly a fourth term, because once again, the PNP is lacking leadership, quality leadership. Instead of going after Brogan personally, bank accounts, and integrity commission, they didn't bring in a viable solutions to how best they're going to move the country forward. But what is being carefully note of this is the Jamaican people ignorance has accepted the PNP type of campaign. And so they will award additional 15 seats, which makes it about 27 seats, JLP 35 seats. They awarded the PNP for the negative campaign. They increased their seat count because of the negative campaign and propaganda lies. And it's still going on even to this day. The surrogates out there, the whole operatives out there still doing that. The whole long lies and propaganda and naivety and trying to bring someone down can last. It can't last. As Capleton said, and we all know, good over evil. Truth over falsehood. Or truth over lies. Yeah, that's just a fact. And so Brogan will have to make sure in this third term he gets especially the Republic completed. Work has to be done. Everybody has to sit there and make this happen. So our president, even if fourth term comes, our next election cycle, we have a president to choose from. And that's where my be thoughts. I'm not going to worry about the performance of the government, because I know they're going to perform. Well, one of the areas I need that that need retackling is the education reform. Education 1, 2, 3 reform needs to The Patterson report needs to be met. We need to make sure that they are dealing with it properly. They said 30%. I hope that they will reach 80% this year. Yeah, I hope that they reach 80% this year. And that's just my take. So I give credence to the Prime Minister for his speech, and I hope that his new cabinet, I see there's a new cabinet, some new statements added to it, and I hope that they'll perform. And some of them can't go for me. I thought he would remove Arbin Hill. I thought he was one of the worst ministers, non-performing ministers. And where you're talking really about the procurement process, I'm not sure if he can really manage that either, because he has been getting opportunity for 8 years now and more to change the process, and he has been failing them. So I think that he needs to move on. I mean, I think he got somebody good. I think he got Tova. I'm not sure Tova whoever we got there with him. Oh no, Silverite. Yeah. Probably was a farmer. He was that same Mr. What's his name with Ed Bartlett. Right, he's moving over there to investment. I hope that he gets the opportunity to do it, because he's a person that delivers. He takes what he delivers. Not sure if Albany can deal with it. And so my thing is this: Jamaica needs to move forward. And so the opposition leader, I'm not sure there's rumors out there that Damian Crawford is looking to build a coalition to challenge Mark Golding for leadership. In the election last, there's always some level of discomfort among the party faithful, or the hierarchy of the party in terms of leadership. And the past couple of elections, the PNP leadership was like Portia resigned, Peter Phillips resigned. So I'm not sure Margaret G will follow suit as when he's going to kind of shot at leadership for the PNP if he can keep it. Because quite clear, this was a bruising loss for the PNP, because they figure that they will win the election. And with their propaganda, lies, and untruthfulness towards Brokaw and his family, especially his wife. And so that card they played was just really make it. And so the JP prevailed with 35 seats, they were 28 seats. And I'm glad that what kind of want that when he win the seat with Brokaw. Brokaw locked for himself for 25 years. And being them hard and brain and believing that. You go sit down. Yeah, you go sit down. But that's basically it I'm talking about in terms of Jamaica moving forward. Opposition will have to make sure that they contribute meaningful to debate, robust debate, make sure they participate and bring ideas and fresh ideas. If you come down and go and see, sit down and call it them 20 million at 18 million away. A joke, they have to work for the money. All them people have to work. Make sure to take care of people's needs. Light, water, sewage. Yeah, make sure people don't get them things. Internet, free access to Wi-Fi, jobs, creation, houses. Make sure them get them things in abundance. Make sure they are prepared to put in the work. Protect care of the vulnerable, protect care of the vulnerables in society. Give them housing for a housing social program, provide them with medication, provide them with the stipend, help them, pension, so they can buy food. And as I said, the education system will have to be reformed. And so, in this last segment, it's 10:24. We're running over 4 minutes. I want to play this video that really struck me. I want to give credit to CVM and Jamaica Cleaner for the prior video. But this video is one thing I want to talk about right now. After this gentleman here, yeah, I don't know if we talk about this police shooting I really talk about before I close with my program. And it just brings back some flashbacks, some memories. So let me play the video of this guy, what he was saying about the shooting of this innocent guy in Cherry Lane recently by the police.
Involved Tushana Foodie, aka Jamar. Just know, say, bro, hold on the fuck up big time. I'm telling you that, brother. Just
to make sure one thing before I forget, there's some strong languages in this video. So please bear with it. But he's expressing himself. He's expressing himself in Jamaica raw language, and home thing, and this is when I come back, I make a comment on what he's saying. But just listen to the message he's saying and try to understand how he feels.
Fucked up big time, dog. Bro, all of uno, a whole 10, 11, 12 or 30 now, any amount on the operation, dog, you whole on fuck up big time. Bro, most of the police and I move like on some paid for kill thing on the depot, dog. You see it higher for kill. You see me, I say people are paying for liquid, man. I saw no operating a dog. Bro, we seen at the camera, dog. When the man come pull the door, bro. The man come out with him hand them up and surrender to you. I mean, I know what going about, and I care about the man up in him room, like, dog. I know flash him out in him room, brother. I talk about you know, find gun, dog, and them thing about him man have gun, dog, and them thing there, bro. Dog, a whole heap of time I do them thing here in the police. Police enough time, bro. That's why it is very mandatory, bro. A mandatory in the if police on a body camera for always turn on at all times, you know, brother. Brother, when a human we can make mistake and I'm not perfect, you know, brother. More while we have to rely solely upon what police account, you know, dog. We have to rely upon what police say. And at the same time, police, them don't perfect. That's why, yo, it's so fucking mandatory that the body camera, them that are on them on at all time, my youth. Bro, I don't understand Wagwan, bro. Wagwan. The man come to Uno. Wagwan, or him dead. Or him dead, bro. Wanna disconnect Wi-Fi and take with camera. But wanna pray for no so wanna come on. I did legal matters. Wanna mash up camera, bro, and disconnect Wi-Fi, bro, brother. Wanna pray, dog. Dog. Enough time wanna do this to people, dog. Wanna kill people. And because somebody not dead, dog, wanna just say, yeah, man, a shoot out. Yeah, man, he did have one gun. Alright, I'm going to benefit. I do it then. Him did have a gun then, my general. Alright, wanna say him have a gun. Carry the man then, officer. Officer, carry the man now, my you. Make your man go face the judge then, brother. If you wanna say man have gun and be a thing, dog. Dog, gonna carry man up in a room and flash him out, bro. Alright, watch your style, you know. A shit like them, man, dog. I couldn't see all the whole nation at talk about brown man badness, what you know. Bro, a shit like them, ya dog. Make you see a bag of people, even though it's fucked up, yeah, it's fucked up because them a glorify badness. Bro, but things like them here make the entire island, or majority of the island, they have to say, yeah, brown man, they happy when brown man and keep on, no. Them happy, bro. A shit like them, ya dog. People oppressed, dog. Bro, we done frost out by the government, you know, brother. Enough how we done frost out by the government, dog. And uno police, my youth, and I make it frost evil worse, dog. You see me I say? Bro, we make it frost worse, pan we. Brother, enough time when I do this to youths, you know, dog. Bro, enough youths, you know, flash out them way, you know, brother. Bro, I don't know what coming out on mind, bro. Bro, I don't know what go on, bro. I don't know what go on. I don't know what go on from the time when I come in at the house and the man present himself to, you know. When I carry the man back in the room and I flash him out in the room, dog. Dog, the next thing to with police, I realize, my youth, they come like, see, you not even respect people, place and property, dog. My you want to go people place that don't have to ramsack people and place some more while in a killer. Brother wanna kick up door, lick down place. And then when I take a stop at the end of the day, I see him people him have it fix up back. It will I mess I wanna make dog. Bro, wanna do better dog, wanna professional and wanna fucking thugs, bro. Bro, wanna a criminal or what, dog? Wanna a criminal or what, bro? And them things here go and make people always have to hate police, dog. Dog, yeah, some people hate to like pies, you know. You don't know that, don't? Bro, you know some people out here in the world what eat to know like pies, bro. They eat to know. Dog, you know, remember, say, you have youth that grew up to dog. You have family, dog. No fun, you want to flash out, man. I want to just go and go cock up with no family and watch TV like nothing at all never happen, brother. Brother, everybody see it, you know. So execute and go execute the man, no, brother. I murder, I want to go murder a man in a dog. I wanna go murder a man, my youth. I don't know fucked up thing about this, bro. Not now come out like that. You all wanna still go keep on a fucking job, bro. Bro, when I go continually, when I go have on a job, see him with your killer being. When I go have on a job there, right now, what most, right now, when supposed to build be like. You all on what he did right there, so I don't mind, you all wanna lose on a work there. Most you all wanna go to prison. The whole 10, 11, 12, or 13, I wanna run in there. I mean, a response. Bro, I'm gonna shoot some bad happen to one of that, bro. I'm fucked up, dog. Bro, no fucked up, bro. No jokes about it. No serve and protect, gonna be a serve and protect. I serve enough for a serve and protect in a dog. Bad man, when I see things like them, man, I have to put myself in a situation and position to, I have to put myself in your shoes, I say, then if you can't do this to a normal man, what says me? When you can fuck me up too. And then I go tell like about me a bum buckler, gonna me have shoot out with my youth. And then fuck with the one I go do. As me say, dog, all heap of youths and I make lose them life them type of way. Some innocent youth, dog. Innocent youth and I make lose them life, bro. I only just want blouse and skirt, just chill back in a life like say everything good. Brother, let me tell you this. It will come to a point in time, we shot the people, them are going to get fed up and them are going to get frustrated. Man are going to start by arms, and man are going to start knocking upon you. Because instead of want to protect we, bro, a wipe on try wipe you out there. Bro, you're not much different from the fucking gunman. Bro, you're not much different from the gunman. Right now, the difference, when I see a gunman, you know say I come near me fool. But who don't know better, we can't trust you, We cannot trust you, dog. We can't fucking trust you, bro. R.I.P. to that juvenile still, I not grow anything. I hope in family get the justice what them forget, But all on the police go up on the operation, remember that Jamaica pre type of way. Under high scrutiny, bro. All I wanna, bro. The whole I wanna depend on some high premiums, dog. No jokes about it. No jokes. Me hurt about this, dog. No joke about it. No joke about it, dog. Me hurt about it, bro. Me don't know, dog, say man and a wanted man. Me say a ganja man sell. A weed man sell. So I could do that to no say when I come kill him for chew him a ganja man, bro. My side. I'm not sure you're gonna further, But police, let me tell you this, Let me tell you this. It will reach a point, we shot the people, them will get sick and tired of, It will be people versus police, bro. No jokes about it. It will be that. Just like over 80 years run, I saw it got run down here when I time them in a Jamaica. Let me tell you from now. Man, I got arms up. Just say, uno, bro.
During my
Yes. Nagi World TV, better speaking language. Sorry for the raw language, expletives and all that, but I had to bring that video. I mean, I'm from, you must speak from the mark. And when someone at his level speaks, you cannot ignore. Because I don't want to say who feels it knows it. And some people have to go in too vulgar language, but he must speak in language, but he can't speak. I can speak what he's saying. I can do that, but I listen to what he's saying. And this is what hurts me most about Jamar shooting. And you can all see if you go online, get the videos, they have these footages, right, that they show what happened. This kid, they came to his door. He came or run to the front door. The video was showing, open the door, put him hands up. Right? And then somehow in that mix, when he went outside to be in the police, somehow the police came in, they saw the videos coming in, somehow they came back, and the man said they flashed him out in their room. So the Indicom and other things are investigating. But I thought, my naivety or stupidity, you can call it, believe that extrajudicial killing was over in Jamaica. Because we went through it in the 90s. We saw we were incursion in Tivoli. So we policeman put a window from top of the roof and put him 16 and there's a fire. And in incursion Tivoli happened not once but twice, 3 times. The last time they dropped a bomb when Bruce called in, I come to do this. Drop bomb and sent from America man drop bomb and kill people. But in the first 2, 70 people dead, no gunman was found. I'm not saying the gunman will shoot back off for them. But I'm saying the state has to now move with alacrity and speed to make sure all police officers have body cameras. The last argument them say they must say they not built out the the infrastructure to store the information from these cameras. But I say to Minister Chung and Prime Minister, get that done ASAP. Get as much body cameras as ASAP. You're 14,000 strong in the force. Get at least 10,000 body cameras put in infrastructure right now. Because this goes to show that this kid was shot or murdered. I'm going to say allegedly. But he was shot. He died. There's no evidence of shootout. There's no evidence of their showing a weapon recovered from this kid, Jamar. This kid was working at National Water Commission. This kid was home came in eating a party. And the police come knocking on the door and went to the front, open the door, open man. Then all of a sudden, police invade. How come Jamar died? It was not a brown man case where he might lick some shot from a building or before he reached that door, he might big shot on the come in and lick back shot and kill him. It was a youth who opened the door to acknowledge the police presence. And he had his hand up. And he was found dead in his room. And just a few moments later. If the Minister of Security and Peace don't get a body camera within 3 months, get the infrastructure in, me personally will not be voting or supporting Brogard for a 4th term. Police extrajudicial killing must stop. It must stop. A lot of innocent people's lives, kids have lost their families because of extrajudicial killing. I've known of a story where in the 90s, early 90s or whatever, where the brother was a wanted man. He came by his house one night and he slept into the son room. Police came inside the house, shot the brother, who themselves wanted, and shot the father's son, who was going to St. George's. And how many more stories we have heard where police go for bad man and then kill them to a shootout? How many more of those stories are we going to accept? If you shoot a man in a shootout, I'm saying I've got to provide the gun, show the gun, show the crime scene to the man have the gun in hand, something. And all these reports are hidden behind. Because the police them in collusion write reports to make sure they manifest the lie, manifest that who did the killing, get away scot-free. And this is where I take a different stand. I say the state must never use extraordinary powers to oppress, to execute any Jamaican, whether from uptown, downtown, middle class, Tivoli, Arnett, Maxfield, Greenwich Farm, Southside, Franklin. No police is to harm. Their job is to what? Serve and protect. Protect life and property. Not to execute because they believe this man is a bad man, or they suspect this man has sell ganja. They are there to protect the lives of the Jamaican people. And if they cannot justify or they cannot prove and make justification why they killed this chap, all those officers who were partaking of it must lose their work. And let me add that they must be charged and then we'll go to some time in prison. First, because I know ballistics will be testing the guns of the officers. Whoever pull that trigger must face the full blunt of the law. No excuse. No excuses. That's my take. Enough is enough. Jamaicans deserve better law enforcement. Jamaicans deserve to be protected. Their lives and property must be protected from the force that they pay using their taxpayers' money. They must get better forces, better equipment. So I'm saying, buy their own cameras. I said at least 5,000, 6,000 cameras should be ordered. The infrastructure set up within 3 months. Then there's no excuse. There's no more excuse. No, this is the time opposition can now start to do some work on that side. Imagine. The camera said, the video footage said, you boom do a phone, boom, hands up. And a couple of minutes after, a few moments later, they died in his room. And this is what the people won't understand. If you go to these promises, if you get a warrant, they must, I guess they got a warrant, so they went there and knocked on all them things, but you won't do a phone. Why the hell, when they go there, they decided to ransack the place, pull up the internet, because you don't want to get to be recorded? You're not there for pulling up internet, you're there for a purpose, to search a property, make sure that whatever you went for, you either find it or don't find it. But not to destroy the people's property. And I'm saying this to the people of Jamaica. If the police come here and destroy property, but the government need to reimburse it because it's not fine, no weapon, no drugs, no bad man. The government should reimburse by the people all of the furniture that were damaged, and plus any other compensation in terms of stress that they put that household through. When you give law enforcement that latitude, as the little man said, they need to act professional. They need to act professional. They need to act very professional and courtesy to the Jamaican people. Not like thugs, as him said. And so once again, I apologize for performing the language you use. But the police force in Jamaica needs constant reform. And they need body cameras now. No. Therefore, thank you all for joining me for another perspective. I see you next week, Wednesday, when I will have an episode of my perspective. Enjoy the rest of the week. Stay safe, my family, and have a wonderful and blessed night. Good night. Peace out. One love.